closing talk by Goenkaji. So much work has been done to help the spread of Dhamma in the last 21 years. Yet, without wanting to devalue it, the work done is just a very tiny step on a long journey. A tiny step has been taken, but it is a very important step because it is in the right direction, on the right path. The time has now ripened and Dhamma has started to spread. Everyone should feel very fortunate to have an opportunity to participate in the spread of Dhamma, to help people come out of their misery. The work is growing, and a great deal of service is needed. It is good that a large number of people are coming forward to serve. But you must understand that this service is in the field of Dhamma, pure Dhamma. If you want to help people come out of bondage, out of misery, and you are doing nothing to liberate yourself, if you are doing nothing to dissolve your own ego, then what kind of service is it? Unless you serve yourself, you cannot serve others. A lame person cannot support another lame person. A blind person cannot guide another blind person. The Buddha guaranteed your liberation, but with one condition: you must rid yourself of ego. If you come to serve people, and do nothing to eradicate your own ego, then what kind of service are you giving? You have to dissolve your ego. There are many other fields where you can gain material benefits, but in Dhamma you must leave aside material gain. This is not the place or the field to look for name and fame, for power, or for status. The Buddha said that two types of people are rare. One type is the person who serves, who takes initiative in serving, who has no thought about anything other than service for the good and happiness of many. My service is to help others, more and more people should benefit from it. To the second type is the person who has a feeling of gratitude. Develop these two qualities, and certainly you are progressing on the path, certainly you are fit to help others. The organization is growing, but as it grows it is quite possible that differences of opinion will arise, personality clashes develop, and there might be attachment to personal opinions. Be very careful. This is like fire. Don't allow this fire to start. But if it has begun, see that it is extinguished immediately. Don't allow it to spread. A guideline for every Dhamma worker is contained in these words of the Buddha: seeing danger in dispute, security in concord, dwell together in amity. This is the teaching of the Buddha, the Enlightened One. Pause. About research. The words of the Buddha are lost in many countries. We should be grateful to those countries that maintain them in their pristine purity. Now these words of the Buddha have to spread in order to help Patipatti, the meditation practice. The research and publication of Pariyatti theory should not become our main aim. Our main aim will always be Patipatti. If we remain satisfied only by reading the words of the Buddha, but do nothing to take steps on the path he taught, then again, we have started to harm ourselves. The theoretical aspect of Dhamma, the words of the Buddha, are to help us, to encourage us, to guide us, but the main task will always be to walk on the path step by step. Make use of the words of the Buddha, and they will certainly encourage you. I recommend that every student of Vipassana learns at least the basics of the Pali language, the words actually spoken by Buddha. I speak from my own experience. Every word of the Enlightened One is so inspiring, provided you continue your practice. You have to do your own research about the truth inside, research about this interaction of mind and matter, inside how out of ignorance one keeps on reacting, and how in wisdom one comes out of this habit. This is how the words of the Buddha can be used for your own liberation. Suffering is all around. Misery is all around. May this wonderful medicine of the Buddha help suffering people come out of their illness, come out of their misery. May the light of Dhamma spread around the world, dispelling the darkness of ignorance. Vipassana International Newsletter Opportunity 2